Look, I know you've probably clicked on 100 videos like how to get rich quick and left with nothing but disappointment. But today I'm going to tell you the real story of a guy who went from broke to wealthy in just 5 months. And not just any random dude. We're talking about the OG of investing himself, Warren Buffett. But heads up, there's no magic here, no miracle courses, no fairy dust. But heads up, there's no magic here, no miracle courses, no fairy dust, just the good old dirty game of capitalism and a kid who wanted money more than a kid wants candy. Let's dive into how he actually pulled this off. No BS. First things first, when we say Warren was poor, it's not starving on the street poor. It's more like can't even afford a pack of gum poor. And he was 11 years old, by the way. So if you're 25, still living with your parents and stressing out, chill. You've got time. You might still end up being the next billionaire grandpa, or at least finally pay your bills without crying. 1. He didn't wait for the right age. Buffett's first dirty trick? Starting early. While kids were busy playing marbles or stealing candy from corner stores, Buffett was reading finance books. No joke. At 7 years old, he was already devouring investment books thicker than your college textbooks. At 11, he made his first investment, buying 3 shares of Citi Service for $38 each. And how'd he get the money? Selling gum, Coke bottles, and delivering newspapers. Meanwhile, you're complaining on Twitter that life's unfair. Okay? And he didn't freak out when the market tanked. Imagine buying your first stock and boom, price drops the next day. Most people would have a meltdown and sell everything in pure panic. Warren? He sat there, chilling, like that meme of the dog in the burning house. This is fine. He waited, stayed calm, and eventually sold for a small profit. Moral of the story? Panic is for broke amateurs. Real money loves people with ice in their veins. 3. He reinvested everything, every single cent. While you're blowing your paycheck on Uber Eats and Amazon, Warren was reinvesting literally every penny he made. No, I deserve a treat mentality. If he found a dime, he figured out how to turn it into 12 cents. Sounds small, right? But money loves compound interest. It's capitalism's black magic. By 14, he had enough saved to buy an actual farm. A farm. At 14. And you think it's too early to start because you don't have experience. Okay, champ. 4. He sold before he bought. Why are most people broke? Because they buy first and think later. Warren did the opposite. Before spending a cent, he asked, how can I turn this into more money? Like, he'd only buy a box of gum if he knew exactly how many packs he had to sell to double his cash. No impulsive buys, only strategy. If you just start thinking like that, selling before spending, you're already light years ahead of 99% of the population. 5. He only invested in what he understood. Here's the thing. Warren never chased trends just because everyone else was doing it. He only invested in businesses he actually understood and believed in. Even today, at 1,000,000 years old, he still sticks to simple businesses he could explain to a 5-year-old. Meaning, no hype stocks, no crypto FOMO, no trust me bro investments. Warren literally couldn't care less about what's hot. He cared about what worked. Lesson: if you don't get it, don't bet on it. 6. He happily ignored the haters. Imagine being 11 years old telling your classmates you're into stocks. Instant social suicide, right? Warren got laughed at too. And guess what he did? Absolutely nothing. He kept saving, investing, and stacking up cash while everyone else was busy spending their allowance on ice cream. And guess who laughed last? Hint, he's now sitting on a throne made of cash. So next lesson, if you care about what people think, you're signing up for a lifetime of being broke. 7. He turned small wins into empires. Buffett never tried to hit a grand slam. He focused on turning $1 into $2, then $2 into $4, then $4 into $8. Slow, consistent, relentless. No lottery tickets, no jackpot dreams. Today, he's worth billions because he stacked tiny wins for decades. It only took him 5 months to go from broke to owning his first serious investment. But the real magic? He kept building without getting distracted by shiny objects. So let's recap. Start early, like yesterday. Stay calm when everyone else freaks out. Reinvest everything you can. Sell before you buy. Only invest in what you understand. Ignore the crowd. Stack small wins until you're sitting on a mountain. Easy? Absolutely not. Fast? Forget it. Guaranteed. Ask Warren. And hey, watching this video is cute and all, but knowledge without action doesn't pay the rent. So get up and start building something today. And if you want more brutally honest reality checks, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone still waiting to get rich quick. Thanks for watching, and don't worry, the next dose of real talk is coming soon.